That's another thing too. Is like, I don't care what anyone says, dude. Systemic racism is still fucking alive and well.
Oh, it's alive because we all see it.
Exactly.
And if we feel it, then it's still there. If we didn't feel it, if it wasn't here, then we wouldn't feel it. Pretty much.
Exactly.
You know?
I mean, but we could. You see it with your own fucking eyes.
Yeah,
you understand
yeah.
What the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? And it's, I don't know, dude. I always think people that are like, oh well, I don't see color or whatever, you're perpetuating the fucking cycle. The fact that you're not acknowledging that we are different and that we're being treated differently because of that difference is the whole fucking reason that this is an issue.
Yeah. And we're not just blowing it out of proportion. It's crazy enough that it is the year anniversary since the incident with Mr. George Floyd. It's crazy. We see what has happened a year from now, a year then, what happened after the aftermath, and then, wow.
A lot of shit.
I remember when I first heard about it, I just saw things on, I think, it wasn't Facebook, I think it was Twitter, and it was just people looting the Targets and stuff in different states.
And you know what's another fucking crazy thing, too? Is a lot of the African-American people weren't even doing it.
They weren't doing it. No.
All of these fucking people that tried to bandwagon and jump on it because they thought it was a fucking trend.
Yes.
To go loot stores, to go fucking graffiti, all this other shit.
Because other people were simply doing it.
Exactly. But then that automatically makes the whole movement itself look bad. Because I went to a few BLM rallies because I still support it.
Yeah,
actively.
I support it too. Yeah.
Exactly. Because it's not like a, oh well, you're just being part of a gang or whatever like that. Anyone with the mentality like that is perpetuating the fucking cycle.
Yeah.
I'm doing this because I believe in basic fucking human rights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I support this guy next to me or whatever. He'd be a fucking stranger, right?
Yeah.
But I still, even if I don't fucking know him or anything like that, random stranger, I still think that he deserves the same basic human rights as me, as you, as the fucking neighbor, as the fucking president.
Yeah, we're all human.
The basic human rights.
We're all human.
Yeah.
The only difference is that some people feel, oh, you're not being put down. In some places we are. And then some places you're not getting affected, and we're trying to open your eyes to it. We're not trying to pull you down as well. We're trying to level with you.
Yeah, that's another thing too. A buddy of mine, he's a history major, and he's doing his thesis right now on specifically like economic like oppression in minority communities, specifically in Hispanic communities.
Wow.
Because what you'll notice, right, in the let's say like for example in the North Side area, how many banks do you know of?
3.
Right, and how far are they?
They are
from let's say from here.
From here, one is roughly 10-15 minutes traffic wise. Same thing over there, roughly. And I mean, there was a bank that was closer. It's gone now. If I'm thinking of a bank this way, it has to be further down. No further than the actual main street. I mean, you had a big bank over there in the stockyards. You had the hugest bank ever, but now you turned it into a hotel. And the best thing you got is ATM machines that probably don't look like they do or do not work. So, yeah, their banks are spread out. It takes 10-15 minutes.
Right, and then over here specifically, I mean, like you have First Convenience with Walmart. Right? Yeah. You have the Wells Fargo on 28th Street.
Yeah.
You have the Bank of America that's farther into River Oaks.
Yes.
Right, and then you have the Lake Worth Walmart right there too, and then the little one in Saginaw. But even then,
and then the little Wells Fargo as well in that same area.
Wells Fargo, yeah. So the whole thing with this is instead of banks, what it is you see a lot of check cashing places.
Yes.
A lot of check cashing places, or a lot of title loan places, a lot of payday loan places.
Yes.
Because they know, right, that the poorer communities can't afford it. They know that they struggle, right? So they sometimes depend on that payday loan. They depend on that title loan. They depend on this check cashing place that they, like for instance in the Hispanic community, right? Not everyone has citizenship, so they can't always go fucking open a bank account.
They can't,
right?
Yeah.
So they got to go to the check cashing place, and just in order to get the fucking money that they worked hard for.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So they capitalize on that, right? But it keeps these economically oppressed people in the oppressed situation.
In the oppressed situation, yeah.
No,
that's a weird
crazy.
concept to think about.
I never fucking thought about that until he explained it to me, and then I realized, what the fuck?
That's crazy. Like, imagine someone who's working so hard, and then they can't even get their money. And that's simply because of that fact that, I'm not a citizen. I've been living here for how long? I've been working. Most of these times, it's a hardworking person with a family, or they got bills that they've taken on, or they just want to live a little better, so they take on some bills, and they're just trying to pay them. They're trying to survive just like us. Exactly. So What's the problem
You're
here?
just trying to put food on the table, bro.
Yeah, everybody's gonna eat. You know, that was the thing about when everybody was writing everything. Oh, we're all created equal, meaning everybody's gonna eat. Are we really though?
No.
No. Are we eating though? Some people aren't. You know, there's a lot of people going hungry. There's a lot of people not doing anything. Yeah, sweatpants.
I like that song.
But I'm also quoting. You ever seen a movie called Paid in Full?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.